be the following truth of what happened anytime I lost in Madden 94 in a dorm room. I would punch a hole in the wall knowing I would have to pay a fine with my own money, but I was incapable of dealing with losing.
Why?
Because I wanted to win.
Yeah, but why?
Because it felt better than losing.
Why?
Not because of like the great place you're going with this path. Like, it's really funny. It's no different to one of the great lessons. I've gotten so weird that there's a part of me now that wants me not to buy the Jets more than buy the Jets.
I've seen this evolution.
Because I want to show the world how pumped I'm gonna be for Sarah McGee who bought it. And this is a brain fuck. But I lived my whole life saying, if I can show kids that you can go from not being able to afford a fucking jersey to buying the whole team, I can help. Now I'm starting to believe when I show the grace and happiness for someone else's accomplishment at the expense of my lifelong dream, and teach people that it was the great enjoyment to try it, that I can have a bigger impact than showing that you can do it.
That's winning in a different way though,
in
right?
a very different way. And that's what happened with me with winning and losing. I wasn't per se trying to, listen, I am not a robot. Everyone's loaded with insecurity. I had insecurity with girls much more than business. Like, nobody was scary to me to talk to in business, but Pam Moses in high school, like, even though there was a clear indication that she had interest, that was still like, ooh. Whereas I could have had a meeting with Bill Gates the next day and be like, I'll beat you, right? So we all have our places, right? Of insecurity, things of that nature. But like, when you're 5, there was just I love competition and I'd prefer to win, right? And I'd prefer to win. I did not have a relationship with it from 3 to 4 to 12. Now, one thing I love, and I'm watching a lot of kids now because I have kids growing up, here's where I get interested in tenacity and self-esteem. I would lose and I liked it. So you want a dark side? I like losing. I might have cried and been pissed and wanted to do something about it, but I wanted to play again. There was almost this weird enjoyment of losing more than winning. As a matter of fact, I cheered for 4 teams growing up, as religious as I am about the Jets. The New York Yankees, the New York Rangers, the New York Knicks, and the New York Jets. To this day, I am so wildly weirded out by the fact that I love the New York Rangers and the Yankees as much as I like the Jets, but the Rangers won the Stanley Cup in 1994, and the Yankees won the World Series in 1996, and the next day, I stopped following them. For real, no bullshit. It wasn't a plan. I was 18 years old when the Rangers won the Cup. I didn't think of it as like the thing I wanted to do. I literally woke up that next September, October, when the hockey season started, and I didn't want to watch.
Why?
Now at 47, I believe my addiction is the process and the game, not the thing.
And where did that, you're clearly a unique standout person that loves to win. Where did that, was there an early moment where that was reinforced? That winning is great, Gary.
No, as a matter of fact, it was not even talked. This is why the 80s were epic. And more importantly, I'm joking, this is why my mom was epic. It wasn't like she was there was no talk of that. It was just pure DNA. I'm massively competitive. I like it. I like the game. My brother has it. My dad has it. We're competitive. I think it manifests in different people, but it wasn't reinforced. It just was innate. And I really like where I have it now at 47, which is I've learned how to deal with the fact that I'm not the best at everything. That's what life taught me through the years. But I really like trying.